For over a year now, I've been working on new designs for a product for my Etsy shop, and we are finally almost done. We're not quite there yet. So what is the new product, you might be wondering? Well, they are denim bookmarks. There's 12 different embroidery designs, and each one corresponds with a different birth month flower. I have done multiple tests for each of the designs at this point. I actually have finished bookmarks for the first 3 months, but then the rest of them are still kind of a work in progress. So like I just showed you, this is January, these are snowdrops. This is February, these are violets. This is March with daffodils. And as you can see, when I was starting out with these designs, I wanted to have the name of the month at the bottom here. But then I thought about it and kind of realized that some people might just want a bookmark with a daffodil on it. They don't care about the fact that it's their birth month, so it wouldn't really make sense for them, so I decided to get rid of that. Then April is daisies. May, which is my birth month, is lily of the valleys. Then June is roses. Then July is larkspurs. August is gladiolus. September honestly might be my favorite. This is asters. October is cosmos. November is chrysanthemums. And then December is hollies. When I was creating the designs for each bookmark, I realized that for some months there were multiple options, so I just chose whichever flower was easiest to embroider and didn't overlap with another month. For example, I could have done narcissus in December, but a narcissus is just another kind of daffodil, so that would have overlapped with March. I have tweaked the designs slightly since I embroidered the ones on the blue fabric, so they'll change a little bit throughout the video, but for the most part now they're set in stone. I just figured it'd be nice to have patterns for all the designs because I'm the type of person that if I saw a product like this, I would go, I could make that myself and not buy it. So for those people, here you go. I recently bought a digital embroidery pattern from an Etsy shop called Blooming Day Arts. It's her Claude Monet Water Lilies pattern because I wanted to see what a typical digital embroidery pattern includes. So for hers, there's a template, a list of materials, suggestions for how to transfer the design onto your fabric, a recommended number of strands for each thread, plus like her recommended colors. Some basic instructions for how to do the stitches that she uses, and of course like step-by-step instructions that include pictures. I've decided that I'm going to label my patterns as intermediate, like probably a low intermediate, because there are some more complicated stitches like a bullion knot for example. So because I'm labeling it low intermediate, I'm not going to include information on how to transfer the pattern onto your fabric because I'm just going to assume that everyone who's buying this pattern already knows how to do that. If you're a confident beginner who wants to try to attempt either of these patterns, I definitely think you could pull it off. I would just look up tutorials for each of the stitches that you don't know how to do. And I mean, there are plenty of YouTube tutorials that explain how to do each stitch in a way better way than I could, just in like a written format. So here's the plan. All of the templates for each design are completely finished. Thank God. So all that's left to do is I have to make each design, take pictures while I'm doing that, bring it all into Canva, write out the step-by-step instructions, and then after that I can add the extra things like the recommended thread colors. Today is the 1st of May, and I've set a deadline for myself to have these up on the Etsy shop by the end of May, so let's get started. 3 of the months done. I've decided that I'm going to finish the embroidery for each month first and then turn them into bookmarks afterwards, just because I feel like that's going to be so much quicker. An unintended consequence I'm noticing of writing out these patterns is that I now know a shocking amount of flower part names for someone who's never taken a biology class in their life. Like, for example, I got to the daffodil parts and I was like, what in the world am I supposed to call this section in the middle? Apparently, that's called the corona, and I know that now. I don't know what I'm going to do with that information after I'm done with these, but speaking of the daffodil embroidery, I lied when I said that the designs were set in stone. I mentioned before that I'm taking out the names of the month at the bottom here, but I made some more changes. For the corona here, I realized I did not like this lighter yellow color, like it just looks too neon, so I changed that. When I first started out on these patterns, I didn't know how to keep the petals looking separate. I would do my satin stitches all in the same direction and it would just turn the petals into like one big blob. Like you couldn't tell where one petal began and where the other one ended. So what I did at the beginning, I don't even know if you can tell on camera, but I made every other petal a different color to separate them. But now what I do is I just start the stitches at the tip of the flower and then make a straight line to the center here, and that means that all of my stitches are going in different directions, if you can tell. Like this is going horizontal, but this is, no, that's not right. This petal here is going vertical, this is going horizontal, and this is a bit angled, so they all just kind of naturally separate on their own. So then I was like, what is the point of me doing it in different colors? Like it just doesn't look good, so I changed that. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the original bookmark. I put a lot of work into this, but maybe I could just kind of sell it at an in-person market so people could see the difference. I obviously can't have the listing photos look like this, and then someone orders it and it shows up looking like that. I'm going into the city this weekend to visit my boyfriend who's on a work term there, and it would honestly just be too much of a hassle to bring all of my supplies for the bookmarks with me, so I will finish all the other months when I get back. this whole segment with my mic turned off. Take 2. I do not know how long it's been since I last updated you. It's been multiple weeks at this point. My sister graduated. I turned 20. Actually, I'm recording this on my birthday because I can't give myself a break. But the bookmarks are fully done now. Finally. It took me so much longer than I thought it would because, I mean, for context, the bookmarks take me about 3 hours each if I add it all up. And that's including the embroidery and turning it actually into a bookmark. But on top of that, I had to stop at each step and write down the instructions and take photos for the instructions and record in a reel format and record for the YouTube format. So it just slowed me down a lot. I have a feeling that these will be kind of an occasional restock. Obviously, because they take me so long to do, it's not going to be super cheap, sorry to tell you, but that's why I created the embroidery patterns, because if you don't want to pay the price for me to make it, you can try to learn how to make it yourself. So because it's going to be a bit more on the expensive side compared to some of my other items, I expect that I won't get sales super often, which is honestly fine with me because that means I don't have to make them super often. Speaking of the embroidery patterns, I do have the kind of template done. I just need to fill in the information for each month, which I do have written down on my phone, so it's just a matter of actually formatting it correctly. After that's finished, all I kind of have left to do is to take photos for the listings and obviously edit this video and edit the reels that I've been posting, because if you've been watching my channel recently, I've been posting a reel for each design every day leading up to a release to kind of promote it. But I think this is where I'm going to end the video now because it's just some kind of administrative stuff left to do, which isn't as interesting. But if you made it to the end of this video, I hope you're just as excited as I am for the launch. It took a lot of work, but I think it's going to be worth it because I really love these designs. I'm really proud of how they turned out, and I'm really excited to share it with all of you. But I think that's everything now for this month's video.